Hey there, everybody. Jason here, and so this is a little bit different, and I don't even know why I'm doing this because there's still a chance that it could change, but I just hit 100 subscribers. I'm actually really excited about this. My channel's been up on the internet for like a year and a half, almost, if not a little bit more. It's actually getting really close to 2 years. And 100 subscribers for 2 years of activity, especially with the kind of activity that I've had, it's pretty low, but honestly, it's still a big thing for me. And to all of those people who actually have subscribed to me, thanks. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me to know that there's people out there that actually like the stuff that I do and find it useful, maybe. But anyway, basically this is going to be a little bit of an in-depth look at my channel. I think I'm going to do these at like every extra zero that adds to my channel, because I think it might actually be like a good milestone marker and also a good judge of like where my channel has been, should I ever reach those milestones. So I guess at 1,000 subscribers, if I reach there, I'll do another video just like this. Because I was thinking, what do I do when I hit milestones? Well, I guess this is it. For right now, anyway. So obviously this is me viewing my channel as if I was a new user. Or not a new user, but just like a subscriber to the channel. As you can see, I have YouTube Red, which is actually quite helpful. Because YouTube Red actually helps support the people that you watch, regardless of ads being viewed or not. It's just a nice thing to do, and I think that's why I decided to do it. I guess you have my most recent releases. I'm doing Doki Doki as a series right now. I did a video about how to replace the new Nintendo 3DS battery, and then I had a look at those special Pikachu promo cards that they did through video game stores, specifically GameStop here. This is something that I'm not unfamiliar with. No views. It happens. But on the better side, I have these videos, which are like my most popular uploads. And it's I love how these two are both like about Amiibo, and they both have like over 1,000 views, which getting 1,000 views for videos is actually something very new for me. It only happened just a few months ago, and that was this video, changing the headlights on my 2000 Ford Focus. It now has almost 6,000 views, and it's getting about 1,000 views a month at the current pace that it's at. And then I have this one, one of my most disliked videos, with about 811 views, which is just like a Star Wars Rogue One model, and it's a super simple model. And then this one, for whatever reason, one of the oldest ones that I have up there, it has, oh god, it has like over 1,000 views, and it's literally just me walking through the update for the Mii Plaza last year? No, not last year, but 2 years ago. But anyway, that's basically it. I mean, I've got my I've got my likes, and then I've got all my little playlists and everything like that. But that's not where this is going to go. We're actually going to go a bit deeper. We're going to go to the Creator Studio. Because this is one thing that I think that a lot of people don't actually get to see. And that's okay. Basically, one of the areas that I wanted to delve into was just basically my video statuses, and then also things like, you know, analytics and things like that. I have been hit by demonetization. Here, I'll show you something real quick. Basically, I've been uploading Doki Doki as a series, and for the most part, when I get Doki Doki uploaded, basically my videos get flagged automatically for demonetization. I have noticed that videos that have already been released have started to actually get re-monetized, but that's like after they've been out for a few days, which in my case doesn't necessarily hurt me too much, but if I was getting a regular following, like these 10 views here, they happened before the video actually got re-monetized. But basically, if I was getting more regular views on an earlier level, it would actually hurt, you know, as far as monetization goes. But monetization for me isn't really anything that's super important right now. I did finally hit the 10,000 views, which was fantastic. I hit that about oh gosh, like 4 months ago. Since then, my views have basically doubled. Um, and let's actually go to analytics now. And I'll show you. Like, this is something that I do like on a regular basis. I basically spend a lot of time checking analytics, and it's not for any benefit other than just I think the numbers are cool. So basically, this particular graph right here shows my analytics in general for the last 28 days, and basically here it says watch time is up 7. It's up right now, plus what was it, 36.35% to the previous period. Views are up 34.2%. Even my resume, revenue is up 63.99%. Like, it's insane. I used to get happy about making a penny a week. Because that was money that could potentially be something. And then average view duration, right now I'm at about 2 minutes, and I'm up plus 1.57%, which is pretty good. I want people to watch my videos, like I want clicks and everything on my videos, but at the same time I actually want people to watch the entire content that I produce, which I know sometimes for people is really hard. My content can be really dry sometimes, and I don't necessarily have what I would consider to be like the best sense of humor, but I just try to be pretty chill. And I think for some people that's not exactly what they're looking for as far as like entertainment goes. And I think that kind of hurts me a little bit, but I'm not going to let that really worry me, because at the same time, it's okay. And then like I'm up 150% on my subscribers compared to the previous period. And I got lots of likes. I mean, I'm getting dislikes. I'm getting a lot more comments, and shares are happening. And I guess my videos are getting added to playlists, which is really cool. So here, let's go last 90 days. So here is where I start to see lots of just really cooler things. Like clearly most things are showing like a positive, which is really cool. This one here shows I'm up like 110% and all that sort of stuff. Views, like the peaks are getting steadily higher, and then stuff like that is just really cool. I like it. I mean, it seems really lame, but for me this is actually like really exciting. Here, let's just jump to lifetime. I think that's when for me it shows like the biggest leaps. So obviously I created my channel a little bit before when anything happened. This I think is an upload that I did prior to me even thinking of doing YouTube, that happened to get a view, but it was like views by friends. And then at this particular mark here is where I actually started putting things on YouTube itself. This big spike is actually the release of the 3DS update video, and then this one here is the start of the 2000 Ford Focus headlight change video. And then basically from there I've been showing like a really steady increase. Like views in general have been a really steady increase. I think this coincides with something, but I don't quite know what it was. And then as far as revenue goes, like I'm almost at $30, so currently I'm at $28.91, which is really cool. Like the payout threshold is $100, and so for me to be almost at $30, think of it as the fact that like currently I've earned enough money off of YouTube to basically pay for a meal for 2 people at an okay sit-down restaurant. I think that's pretty okay. It's not going to be the greatest meal ever, but hey, YouTube paid for it. Now, when you look at it in the grand scheme of things, $30 in the course of almost 2 years, it's a pretty bad ratio. That's why I have another job. I actually have 2. They're not the greatest jobs either, and I should probably be looking for something else, but at the same time, that's what actually pays my bills. YouTube for me currently is something that I do for fun. I am putting a lot of work into it. I mean, I'm releasing a video basically every day, as you can see by my video manager. If you noticed, I've got basically like 2 weeks worth of content programmed to release. But that means that there's blocks of times where I'm spending an entire day recording and editing and putting them up there so that while I am working, I can get stuff out on the internet. I have a backlog of videos that I keep just in case. They're videos that can sort of release at any time because they're not really tied to anything, that I can just put out in an emergency should I need them. And it's just because I work. Then it comes down to the fact that obviously I'm not always completely with the trend. I miss things. I miss out on a lot of things, and I'm really late to getting to play certain games because I just don't have the time to do it. So I think I even worked on a video today that I recorded like over a month ago and probably won't release for another month or so. So basically it's called A Bit Late, and it is a bit late. But that's okay. That's fine. If I go down here to my top 10 videos, yeah, let's just cycle in my views real quick. So it's the... I don't understand this. It takes so long to load. And then it feels like it freezes on me. Come on! Not doing that bad. Okay, so here we go. So it's the change of the headlights. Can you use amiibo cards? The 2016 update. When can you reuse? And you got Revel Rogue One. Let's talk about the Superboy, which it doesn't have as many views as I thought it would. Pairing a Nintendo controller to the Switch, which by the way saw a huge increase of views when Christmas happened because lots of people were getting a Switch, which I thought was pretty interesting. Using Skylanders, the Samsung Gear Designer, which if you are interested, I'm actually contemplating doing a stream of me just making a new watch face, which could help people learn how to do it better and could help, you know, just people out in general. And then unboxing the yellow Joy-Con. It's weird that these are my 10 top videos. I like the watch time. I mean, seriously, 14,000 minutes is an insane amount of time. This is going to get you like a different set of videos, obviously. Like as far as watch time goes, I mean, of course, these two are there. Like this is 29% of my channel. The new ones are, you got making the final form Frieza, the figure-rise model, which is really cool. And you got the Project Octopath Traveler demo. And then it just goes into revenue. So when I go to revenue, obviously the car video is the one that's making me the most money. People would say, it's like, why don't you do just car videos? It's like, well, I don't want to. I want to do everything. That's what this channel is. This channel is called Let's Anything for a reason. I don't have any specialty. Obviously, it leans more towards gaming, but at the same time, I just want to cover everything. And that's just, I should stick to one thing, but at the same time, I don't want to. But yeah, so obviously you can see that most of my money currently is coming from the Ford Focus video with like the NES Classic, what is the My Play demo. Just having a surprisingly large amount of money. And then, what was it? Because sometimes when these get hit by pay spikes, it's honestly just because there was some sort of weird ad revenue spike. Like it got viewed in a region that has a really high ad revenue percentage, which is interesting. Anyway, let's move on from there. That stuff's boring. All this is kind of boring. Then you got top geographies, basically, like obviously most of my watches from the United States, and then you got the UK, Canada, Germany, and Australia. I find that interesting just because I used to live in Australia and I live in the United States, so that's kind of neat. I find it interesting that people in Australia are watching my stuff. I have my gender views, which so it's 85% male, 15% female, which I guess is normal. I sort of have always floated somewhere in between about 20 to 10% as far as a female watch. And I understand that a lot of girls or women out there are wanting to stick more towards creators of the gender, and that's totally okay. I'm never going to complain about that. I kind of wish that sometimes everything was a little bit more fair, but there's nothing really I can do about that, except for just being inclusive, which is okay. So traffic sources, that's boring. Suggested videos, yes, we know. YouTube search, and then other. That's just basically what they do. Playback locations is just where they watch it. So there you go. There's that. Is there anything else that I can look at here? Anything else that seems relevant? Anyway, that's basically it. As far as the future of the channel is concerned, I intend on continuing. I'm hoping that the 100 subscribers doesn't go down. There's always a chance that it could just go blip, and I could like pop right back down to 99 again. In fact, I thought about not doing this video until like a week had passed, just to make sure that 100 subscribers stayed. But you know what? It's exciting. I'm excited. Thanks guys for supporting the channel and watching, and I hope that this interests at least somebody. I do have lots of stuff planned. I'm really happy that I was able to play Doki Doki, put it on the channel. Yes, it's not getting very many views, but that's okay. I like the fact that Wheel of Fortune here has 4 views for each of the videos. They're probably not more than a couple minutes, but that's okay. I just fucking love the wheel. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you again another time. Hopefully, when I hit 1,000. That'd be really cool. I'd like that. Yeah, bye for now.